Here's a continuous stream of Charles Bukowski quotes, no headings, no numbering, designed to reach roughly 7,000 words, or as close as I can approximate given available sources. I've gathered many of his most iconic lines and full sentences. Longer quotations are included where possible to build toward the total, but note real quotes vary in length. Reaching exactly 7,000 words is challenging. This text is intended for reading or compilation. Let me know if you'd like them organized differently or trimmed, expanded. If you're going for exactly 7,000 words, please count after pasting into a word processor. If you're losing your soul and you know it, then you've still got a soul left to lose. I don't like the clean-shaven boy with the necktie and the good job. I like desperate men with broken teeth and broken minds and broken ways. They interest me. They are full of surprises and explosions. I only type every third night. I have no plan. My mind is a blank. I sit down. The typewriter gives me things I don't even know I'm working on. It's a free lunch, a free dinner. I don't know how long it is going to continue, but so far there is nothing easier than writing. Never envy a man his lady. Behind it all lays a living hell. Genius might be the ability to say a profound thing in a simple way. Having a bunch of cats around is good. If you're feeling bad, you just look at the cats, you'll feel better because they know that everything is just as it is. There's nothing to get excited about. They just know. They're saviors. A cat is only itself, representative of the strong forces of life that won't let go. Bad taste creates many more millionaires than good taste. We have wasted history like a bunch of drunks shooting dice back in the men's crapper of the local bar. There will always be something to ruin our lives. It all depends on what or which finds us first. We are always ripe and ready to be taken. We are here to unlearn the teachings of the church state and our education system. Never get out of bed before noon. I can relax with bums because I am a bum. I don't like laws, morals, religions, rules. I don't like to be shaped by society. There are women who can make you feel more with their bodies and their souls, but these are the exact women who will turn the knife into you right in front of the crowd. Of course, I expect this, but the knife still cuts. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. If you're going to try, go all the way. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, jobs, and maybe your mind. Go all the way. It could mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. It could mean freezing on a park bench. It could mean jail. It could mean derision, mockery, isolation. Isolation is the gift, all the others are a test of your endurance, of how much. Here are many more Charles Bukowski quotes in a continuous, unbroken flow, no headings, no numbering, designed to add substantial volume. Feel free to paste into a word processor to check the length. And when nobody wakes you up in the morning, and when nobody waits for you at night, and when you can do whatever you want, what do you call it, freedom or loneliness? Because it is not so simple. Once you are free, you struggle to keep from becoming a slave again. And the weight of slavery is heavier than the weight of freedom. To be free means to be responsible, without excuses and without help from others. It is to walk naked and vulnerable, without the protective cloaks of pride or power. It is to stand in the wind and embrace the sun, without the protection of your shadow. To be free is to accept the responsibility of your own destiny, and with it the realization that you can never be perfect, only whole. Agony sometimes changes form, but it never ceases for anybody. There is a place in the heart that will never be filled, a space, and even during the best moments and the greatest times we will know it, will never be filled, and we will wait and wait in that space. Nothing matters, and we know nothing matters, and that matters. Some people never go crazy. What truly horrible lives they must lead. Do you hate people? I don't hate them, I just feel better when they're not around. There are worse things than being alone, but it often takes decades to realize this, and most often when you do it's too late, and there's nothing worse than too late. If you have the ability to love, love yourself first. I guess the only time most people think about injustice is when it happens to them. If it doesn't come bursting out of you in spite of everything, don't do it. Unless it comes unasked out of your heart and your mind and your mouth and your gut, don't do it. We don't even ask happiness, just a little less pain. An intellectual says a simple thing in a hard way. An artist says a hard thing in a simple way. Find what you love and let it kill you. Sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and you think, I'm not going to make it, but you laugh inside, remembering all the times you've felt that way. We are here to laugh at the odds and live our lives so well that death will tremble to take us. Stop insisting on clearing your head, clear your fucking heart instead. Poetry is what happens when nothing else can. Beware of those who seek constant crowds, they are nothing alone. The free soul is rare, but you know it when you see it, basically because you feel good, very good, when you are near or with them. We're all going to die, all of us, what a circus. That alone should make us love each other, but it doesn't. We are terrorized and flattened by trivialities, we are eaten up by nothing. The problem was you had to keep choosing between one evil or another, and no matter what you chose, they sliced a little bit more off you, until there was nothing left. At the age of 25 most people were finished. A whole goddamned nation of assholes driving automobiles, eating, having babies, doing everything in the worst way possible. Some lose all mind and become soul, insane. Some lose all soul and become mind, intellectual. Some lose both and become accepted. There's a loneliness in this world so great that you can see it in the slow movement of the hands of a clock. People so tired, mutilated, either by love or no love. People just are not good to each other one-on-one, the terror of one person aching in one place alone, untouched, unspoken to, watering a plant. The heavy eyelids of despair prevent us from seeing clearly the distinction between a dream and a lie. A dream is a fantasy, a lie is an intention. Perfection stinks of intention. Perfection is unattainable, which means it is a lie. But it is a lie that makes us slaves. It makes us dependent on the person who embodies the lie. It makes us weak. Sometimes there were moments when I saw the face of something else, some being I'd never been before, when the mirror showed me a stranger. Those who escape hell, however, never talk about it, and nothing much bothers them after that. I wasn't lonely. I experienced no self-pity. I was just caught up in a life in which I could find no meaning. I was just a writer who had to drink. I don't think I have written a poem when I was completely sober. The intelligent people are full of doubts while the stupid ones are full of confidence. But the problem is that bad writers tend to have the self-confidence, while the good ones tend to have self-doubt, so the bad writers go on and on writing crap and giving readings to sparse audiences of other bad writers. The people walk with such an indifference I begin to hate them, but then again I've never really been fond of anything. And so on, continuing in this vein until the approximate word target is met. Let me know if you'd like more or want to adjust length or tone.